So can you talk to us a little bit about the security deposit? Because it's probably a little bit different here than elsewhere. What are some of the rules you've seen that have gotten landlords in trouble for not following?
Okay, so City of Chicago is very, very strict about security deposits. First, you got to make sure your lease is clear, and it has to always define where the security deposit is being held, the amount that's being held, a receipt for that security deposit. It has to be an interest-bearing account separate from an operating account. So if you're a landlord and you have your property and you have your operating account that you take your profits out of, you have a separate escrow account. You cannot commingle a security deposit fund. So that's one thing you can get tagged on.
Can you commingle it with other security deposits in the building? You have a
You can have
duplex.
it. You can have it in an escrow account, but they still have to be itemized out, which you could talk to your bank that you open out, and they will separate out the escrow. But it can stay in that separate account. But you cannot commingle your own money with and that's a big one that happens all the time. And I got to be honest with you, most of the times that these type of cases come to me from landlords, it's because they didn't realize it, and as Mark said, maybe never conferred with an attorney and didn't realize it, and just thought, hey, I'm obviously going to give the money back. But then you have to have an interest bearing. You have to pay out the interest. You either pay it out monthly or at the end of the year, and you have to give a statement. Another thing I see a lot is landlords don't, their standard forms that you can use for residential leases in Chicago. You have to fill that out and identify exactly where that security deposit is being kept. So that's another one. And, the penalties for it can be significant and statutory.
Being,
So
being capped, you're saying you have to have the bank address on the front page of the lease.
correct. You have to identify the location. So if it's Citibank, you identify it's at Citibank at, the location of that Citibank. Now, the big banks are pretty good. Even the local banks all know what they're doing. So it does not hurt to talk to them. Also, they have insight, and they've seen issues with their clients and handling of escrows. But before you go ahead and sign that lease and get that security deposit in, that's something you definitely want to make sure that you get up to speed on, especially in the city of Chicago.
Ooh, the bank actually, I found out this the other day. We never went outside of this, but we actually went to move our security deposit account to an out-of-state bank that we bank with somewhere else. And it has to be an Illinois bank too. That's
you're
last week.
you're correct, sir.